scattered in the light, pieces caught in quiet sight, cracks that glimmer, edges worn. In your eyes a soul reborn. Even my broken parts seem whole when you look deep into my soul. Every flaw you gently trace turns to beauty in your grace. Whispers float from wounds unseen, healing where we've never been. Shattered dreams that once fell through find their color shining true. No need to hide what's torn inside. You see the stars where shadows hide. In your gaze I learn to glow. Brokenness becomes my own. Even my broken parts seem whole when you look deep into my soul. Every flaw you gently trace turns to beauty in your grace. Even my broken parts seem whole when you look deep into my soul. Every flaw you gently trace turns to beauty in your We never used a single mark, just folded corners in the dark. Your pages fell between my own. Now both lie still unread alone. You laugh at where I like to pause, always midline, never cause. Books left open on the bed, still whisper things we never said. Your chapter curled at paragraph 3. title date or even end. Just a scribble, I try again. I hold the spine, but it won't bend. Some stories never learn to mend. Books left open on the bed, still whisper things we never said. Your chapter curled at paragraph 3, like you weren't done explaining me. I never shelve the way you do, but maybe this one still holds you. Books left open, pages wide, as if you'd come and read inside. And maybe if I read it slow, I'll catch the part you meant to show. Books left open on the bed, still whisper things we never said. Your chapter curled at paragraph 3, like you weren't done explaining me. A window pane, a water slide, the world outside begins to blur. Warm light spills on every side, a feeling peaceful, soft demur. The clinking sound of cutlery, a calming sigh, profoundly deep. Lost within this tranquil spree, promises the quiet moment's key. This is where the feelings blend, a subtle pulse, a muted sway. A pleasant morning has no end as raindrops softly fall today. A boundless quiet, wide and far, transcending every hurried sound. Finding solace near a star on slow, unburdened, hallowed ground. Then a turn, a dreamy flow, the inner landscape starts to wake. A shimmering, diffuse, soft glow for every quiet choice we make. A slow unfolding starts to rise with textures blurred, a silver gleam. Our spirits find forgotten skies within this silent waking dream. You brewed two, then walked away. Left yours steeping into gray. Mine turned bitter, left too long. Like the quiet in this song. Chair turned out like you'd returned, but the seat stays cool and firm. Cold tea in the sink, untouched, still sweet and just too much. You poured silence in that cup and didn't wait to drink it up. Napkin folded like your tone. Curt words built in monochrome. I reheat thoughts but they expire. Like morning steam and cooling fire. No sip can fix what wasn't said, so I wash the cup instead. Cold tea in the sink, untouched, still sweet and just too much. You poured silence in that cup and didn't wait to drink it up. Spilled across the counter's edge. Love grows cold when left on ledge. Cold tea in the sink, untouched, stirred once, but not enough. Empty mug and still I think of you and that fading pink. It used to pair with something bright, now folded wrong and far from right. The drawer still groans the way you knew. Each morning rushing something new. I never found the match you lost, but kept this one no matter cost. Dry with one sock, quiet proof that something slipped beneath the roof. Not gone, not whole, just left behind. Like something soft we didn't mind. The label's worn, your scent erased, but shape remains, though time displaced. You'd laugh and say they always hide. Now only one remains inside. I folded it the way you taught, just tighter now with every thought. Dry with one sock, pulled where your fingers paused, like something warm we almost lost. The wick still bends towards sound, but no flame comes around. Half-used candle, slumped and slow, still remembers your afterglow. I never moved it from the shelf, too scared it might forget itself. I check each night before I rest, if it holds your quiet guest. The sense too faint to speak your name, but lingers soft like hidden flame. The glass is fogged with tiny scars from where we wished on falling stars. Half-used candle, slumped and slow, still remember your afterglow. I never moved it from the shelf, too scared it might forget itself. You said we don't relight the past, but left this light that burns so fast. Half-used candle, out of shape, tells a story I can't escape. And though its light is nearly through, I swear some part still burns for you. White shirts hung in a crooked row, one sleeve sways, too shy to show. Keys in a bowl by the entry light, left untouched since Friday night. The kettle whistles, no one stirs. Mugs in pairs, like quiet words. Laundry still damp from yesterday. Time forgot how long to stay. Wrinkled plans and folded care. You were here now, just the air. Socks half dried on the heater rail, books unopened, mid-mail trail. Dust blooms soft in morning hush, where your sweater meets my brush. The mirror leans against the wall, but shows no shape, no sound at all. Laundry still by the wooden chair. Last night's breeze still lingers on as the pages curl at chapter 1. There's dust on the frame we never hung. Shoes near the door, still warm from the sun. You left the window open, not a word said. Let the silence drift where we once tread. Not goodbye, not stay, just walked ahead. And the day unfolded slow instead. The scene comes with a tiny drip, mismatched socks and a travel slip. Your scent hides in the folds of time, tucked between the pause and line. A shadow moves on the narrow stair, but turns away. You're not there. You left the window open, not a word said. Let the silence drift where we once tread. Not goodbye, not stay, just walked ahead. And the day unfolded slow instead. No need for notes or folded signs. I read it clear in crooked blinds. The world was soft, but not quite still. You left the space, but I feel it still. You left the window open, not a word said. Let the silence drift where we once tread. Not goodbye, not stay, just walked ahead. And the day unfolded slow instead. You turned off the lamp but left a trace of amber tucked in empty space. It bled through books across the floor. I chase it though it's not yours. The window angles it just right to hide you softly in the night. Leftover light, just enough to feel the frame, but not your touch. It flickers past the evening's edge, like words that never left the ledge. A lampshade spins a tiny thread, circles thoughts I never said. You once lit rooms with half a grin. Now shadows walk where you had been. A ghost of warmth I still assume. Leftover light, don't disappear. Stay one more hour, stay near. I'll sit until the sun reclaims what used to be your final stacked by the door, untouched a line. Letters postmarked out of time. You said you'd sort them after lunch, but left them there, a quiet bunch. The calendar never moved a day, still stuck on May. Mail left unopened, folded tight. Some sent wrong, others right. One had no name, just a stamp, like your message faint and dead. Dust like powder on the edge, soft as promises near a ledge. A leaflet slipped beneath the frame, carried neither blame nor name. Your handwriting haunts my mind, though none of these are a sign. Mail left unopened, folded tight. Some sent wrong, others right. lingers through the blinds. Words unravel, hearts unwind. Every layer, every line shown to you in quiet time. We'll talk all night about my flaws underneath these silver stars. You listen close, you softly pause, and love me deeper for my scars. Telling secrets, tracing dreams. Truth is warmer than it seems. In your gaze, my worries fade. You stay though all my edges fray. Story after story shared, nothing hidden, nothing spared. You take my fears without a word, turning silence into hope restored. We'll talk all night about my flaws underneath these silver stars. You listen close, you softly pause, and love me deeper for my Light crept in without a sound, touched the photo on the ground. You dropped it once, meant to restore, but time just walked past the door. I meant to hang it up last week, and now it just stares back half unique. Morning in the frame, still caught, holds a version I
hushed expanse, a soft display where shifting shadows start to glide. The winding path, a slow decay as whispers through the calm winds guide. Each rustling leaf, a hazy dream, a calming hum profoundly deep, lost within this flowing stream. Promises the movement's key. This is where the moments merge, a subtle pulse, a muted sound. No urgent urge, no sudden surge, unhallowed, tranquil, shifting ground. A boundless quiet, wide and far, transcending every hurried call, finding solace near a star. As fluid motion softly falls. Then a turn, a dreamy course. The inner landscape starts to bend. A shimmering, diffused force, a quiet message softly sent. A slow unfolding starts to rise with textures blurred, a silver gleam. Our spirits find forgotten skies within this silent, calming dream. A hush expanse, a soft display where shifting shadows start to glide. The winding path, a slow decay as whispers through the calm winds guide. Each rustling leaf, a hazy dream, a calming hum profoundly deep, lost within this flowing stream. Promises the movement's key.
You tucked them there without a word. Pressed petals between pages blurred. I found them when the spine gave way and held their silence through the day. No scent remains, but still they show the way we were a year ago. Pressed flowers in a book we shared. Color faded, it's still never told me what they meant, but left them where your time was spent. I closed the book, then opened slow to keep the pause you let me know. They rest in stillness, barely seen, yet bloom between what might have been. Pressed flowers in a book we shared, color faded, still they care. Each petal curled in quiet grace, a memory time couldn't erase. I thought to move them, place them near, but some things would have held too clear. Pressed flowers in a book untouched, say more than we ever rush. They speak in silence, soft and flat, of something real. And just like that, we share each petal curled in quiet grace, a memory time couldn't erase. Knotted laces by the welcome mat, you left them there just like that. Slipped away in barefoot ease, left the room without a breeze. No goodbye, no careful close, just the way the silence grows. Shoelaces on the mat, still tied, as if you'd only stepped outside. But the door stayed shut all week, and the light bulb started to squeak. Your coat hangs limp, half buttoned wrong, still smells faint of your favorite song, the one you hummed when doing chores. Now it hums behind closed doors. I tied them once, your hurried loop Now they droop in quiet swoop. Shoelaces on the mat still tied, as if you'd only stepped outside. But the dust has claimed your place, and I forget your walk, your pace. I never move them just in case a part of you might retrace. Shoelaces on the mat still tied, no footprints left, no alibi. But if you knock, they're still yours, waiting by these weathered floors. Spin the record, let it play. Dusty grooves recall old days. Crackles fill the quiet space. Smiles appear upon your face, turning pages made of sound. Stories linger, circling round. Notes drift slowly, drawing near. Past and present growing clear. Evenings settle in this room. Records share their faded bloom. Laughter low and glances warm. Every scratch becomes a charm. Hands together, listening close. Time unwinds what matters most. Long forgotten melodies bring tomorrow sweet and free. flickers near the stair, right where you used to fix your hair. You pause their nightly shoes in hand. Now it blinks like it understands. I changed the fuse but it still shakes, like it remembers all your breaks. Stairlight flickering when it's late, still trying to imitate the way you stood, unsure, composed, before the hallway fully closed. Ooh. No shadow falls where yours would grow, just distant creaks from far below. The air still carries something light, as if you'd come to say goodnight. But every echo's made of guess, and this one stays a little less. Stairlight flickering when it's late, still trying to imitate the way you stood, unsure, composed, before the hallway fully closed. I leave it on when sleep feels far. It blinks for both of who we are. Stairlight flickering, soft and slow, knows more than I let you know. And if it dims, I'll still recall your shape beneath that yellow fall. Flicker fades, soft night hum, soft night hum. Steam drew lines across the glass, moments blur, too slow to pass. You traced a circle with your hand, then left before it made its stand. I watched it fade in seconds flat, and knew you wouldn't come back. Steam on the window, soft and wide, hit the sky you used to guide. No words were said, no breath was kept, just fog where once our morning slept. Your towel still hangs on the wall. I washed it once, but that's not all. The glass still clouds at 10:30, like you might draw your name again. I tried once too, it came out wrong. The letter short words were said, no breath was kept, just fought where once our morning slept. The drops run down in threads you'd make, patterns I can't recreate. Steam on the window, fading slow, takes the shape of what we know. And though it clears, I feel the trace of you still written in that space. Your shape still carved in cotton folds. I lay beside it till it cooled. No scent remains, no trace in thread, but still I move where you once slept. No alarm was ever set, still I wake in quiet dead. Still warm in the sheets, not long. Your absence played soft, not wrong. No fight, no cry, just hush and dare. I turn but never find you there. The pillow dipped, the duvet loose, like words we let go without use. I never learned to make it neat, only learned to lose that heat. No dreams to chase, no night to mend, just this fold that doesn't end. Still warm in the sheets, not long. Your absence played soft, not wrong. No fight, no cry, just hush and dare. I turn but never find you there. The blanket holds what I can't keep. You slip again in shallow sleep. Still warm in the sheets, then gone, as if you were just withdrawn. But I know warm fades with time, and you were never fully mine. Oh.
quiet side. Beneath a blanket's warming fold, the outside world just passes by. A story silently unfolds, each shared a thought, a hazy grace, a calming ease profoundly deep. Lost within this peaceful space, promises our two hearts keep.
This is where the feelings blend, a subtle pulse, a muted sound, a conversations with no end, unsafe and undisrupted ground, a boundless quiet, soft and wide, transcending every hurried call, finding solace side by side as tender moments softly fall.
Then a turn, a dreamy flow, the inner landscape starts to wake, a shimmering, diffuse, soft glow. For every quiet choice we make, a slow unfolding starts to bloom, with textures blurred, a silver gleam. Our spirits find forgotten room within this silent, calming dream.
Whispered word, a quiet sigh, beneath a blanket's warming fold, the outside world just passes by. A story silently unfolds, each shared a thought, a hazy grace, a calming ease profoundly deep. Lost within this peaceful space, promises our two hearts keep.
Fading glow, the world outside begins to blur. My chosen show, a quiet flow, a peaceful, calming, soft and murr. Each scene unfolds, a hazy view, a tranquil sigh, profoundly deep. Lost inside a world brand new, a promise that the mind will keep. This is where the moments cease, a subtle pulse, a muted sound, finding quiet, finding peace on hallowed, comfortable ground, a boundless quiet, soft and wide, transcending every hurried call, finding solace deep inside as silent figures softly fall. Dreamy flow, the inner landscape starts to shift, a shimmering, diffused, soft glow, a quiet, unexpected gift, a slow unfolding starts to rise, with textures blurred, a silver gleam. Our spirits find forgotten skies within this silent, waking dream. A window seat, a fading glow, the world outside begins to blur. My chosen show, a quiet flow, a peaceful, calming, soft and murr. Each scene unfolds, a hazy view, a tranquil sigh, profoundly deep. Lost inside a world brand new, a promise that the mind will keep.
used to lean on the frame with ease, whispering jokes to passing breeze. Now the mesh just sighs alone, wishing back the voice it's known. The porch light blinks without a cue. I swear it knows when I miss you. Through the screen door I still wait, each late hour, every state of mine that drips when clocks go still, like your hand once on the windowsill. Slippers placed just by the mat, I almost trip, imagine that. The stars feel far, the grass too wet. You once said things I still forget. I water plants you never named, their leaves have all but stayed the same. Through the screen door I still wait, each late hour, every state of mind that drifts when clocks go still, like your hand once on the windowsill. You said you'd be back after dark, but that promise missed the mark. Through the screen door nothing's changed, except the sky feels rearranged. The porch holds air, not a face, but still I stand just in case. In the stillness I reveal parts of me I tried to heal. Stories folded, tucked away, scars I carry to this day. I confess my imperfections here. You keep them close, you hold them near. Every flaw a precious sign, you gather each as if they shine. Let the night unravel slow, truths I rarely let you know. Open to your endless grace, you hold my fears in your embrace. With every secret I release,
emotions here. You keep them close, you hold them near. Every flaw, a precious sign. You gather each as if they shine.
You stirred twice, I stirred once more. We never needed keeping score. Now 2 spoons lie in porcelain curd, with all the quiet we deserve. You always said we'd clean it soon, but soon slipped past the afternoon. 2 spoons in the sink, aligned like thoughts we left behind. Clapped once, then settled in place, an echo of your steady grace. The kettle cools without intent, no steam, just questions never sent. I dry my hands and think of when this mess felt like a home again. The suds dissolve like everything that once held light and simple spring. 2 spoons in the sink, aligned like thoughts we left behind. Clack once, then settled in place, an echo of your steady grace. Some things don't rust, but still they dull, even when hearts remain half full. 2 spoons in the sink, no sound, still wait for hands not out around. I leave them there, not out of spite, but because I miss you most at night. Parallel lines, we stood so close. Eyes met once, then quietly froze. You reached for your sleeve, looked down. I smiled, you were leaving town. No tickets shared, no final word, just shuffled steps and pigeons stirred. 2 trains passed, never turned, different times, the same hush. I watched yours pull away slow, with a seed I'll never know. much better than you are. Still dripping from that final day when you walked out halfway. Umbrella by the wall, not used, its story folded, slightly bruised. I never moved it, just in case it might recall your hurried pace. The mirror shows the spot it knew, where wet footprints trailed from you. Even in sun, it leaned with grace, waiting like a faithful place. You never like to leave things dry. I guess that part passed me by. Umbrella by the wall, not used, its story folded, slightly bruised. I never moved it, just in case it might recall your hurried pace. The handle still holds your thumbprint light. I check it sometimes late at night. Umbrella by the wall, untouched, holds back more than weather's clutch. If it could speak, it wouldn't say why you left it there that day. Left the desk light on again, paper stacked in uneven men. You always folded notes too tight. Now they curl in yellow light. The pen rolled down, hit the floor. I let it lie like before. Under the desk lamp, shadows stay. Even if you walked away,
clouds are painted soft and low. Evening takes its time to grow. Windows frame the passing hours. Hearts unwind like summer flowers. Stillness settles all around. Time and worries lose their sound. Watching every ray that stays, holding close these fading days. Fading light on distant land. Moments held within your hand. Watching day dissolve to gold. Peace and silence, slow and bold.
Sunrise painting golden sounds. Shadows stretch along the lane. Old blue barn remembers rain. Soft winds dancing in the corn. Stories of the seeds once born. Every day a simple tune. Harmony beneath the moon. against the reeds. Summer air recalls the seas. Far away from hurried days, peace returns in twilight haze. Under clouds slow passing by, time drifts gently, none to buy. Fields embrace the air so mild, nature's heart beats warm and wild. Soft winds dancing in the corn, stories of the seeds once born. Every day a simple tune, harmony beneath the moon.
A well-worn spine, a quiet hum, the window pane, a fading view. The words appear as feelings come, a story soft and fresh and new. A warming hug and slow release, a steady warmth against the head. Lost inside a world of peace, a world I choose to understand. This is where the moments stay, a subtle pulse, a muted sound, as quiet narratives unswayed, unhallowed comfortable ground, a boundless quiet soft and wide, transcending every hurried call, finding solace deep inside as silent pages softly fall.